Incredible year in 2024, a banner year. When you're in the business of marketing and selling a city, there has not been a year as robust and as fun to represent our city abroad than 2024.
A blockbuster year for events in Indianapolis tipped off in February with the NBA All-Star Game.
Indianapolis is ready for this. We have hosted so many big events, the Super Bowl, Final Four, the college playoffs, but this is Indy's international moment in the spotlight.
81,000 fans battled our biggest snow of the season to watch some of the best basketball players in the world compete downtown, and that included Pacer star Tyrese Halliburton.
I never thought I'd have the success I'm having, so as you sit back and reflect, it's really special, and I don't take this life for granted, and yeah, it's a dream come true for me.
Just weeks later, the NFL Combine returned to Lucas Oil Stadium.
As you can see, the Combine experience is bringing fans from all over.
And weeks after that, basketball brought national attention to the Circle City once again. We hosted NCAA first and second round games.
As you can imagine, fans are ecstatic tonight after their win.
The Purdue Boilermakers started their run to the Final Four at Gainbridge Fieldhouse and advanced to the first national championship game since 1969.
Purdue fans, Purdue students are taking over the streets.
The same day as the national championship game, the sky darkened over central Indiana in the middle of the afternoon. April 8th's total solar eclipse brought in more than 3 million visitors to watch the unforgettable moment the moon passed in front of the sun.
Brutality!
Wow!
This is like nothing I have ever experienced in my life.
With the first pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark arrived to the Indiana Fever in April. The Fever selected the Iowa Star with the first pick in the WNBA draft.
You can't describe the feeling of hearing your name called by the commissioner and getting to sit at the table with your family. Like, that's something you dream of as a young kid.
Another top draft pick, baseball's Paul Skeens, played for the Indianapolis Indians back in April before he was called up to the MLB. May brought the Pacers and Racers to Indianapolis. Indy's love of basketball and racing combined when the blue and gold returned to the playoffs in the month of May.
It's the May of a lifetime in Indianapolis. It's the year of a lifetime in Indianapolis.
Rain delayed the 108th running of the Indy 500, but when it was over, Joseph Newgarden became a two-time and back-to-back champion on a last lap pass.
To win it again, I have no words.
In June, Lucas Oil Stadium turned into a natatorium for the U.S. Olympic swim trials. The best swimmers in the country competed for spots on Team USA to compete at the Summer Olympics in Paris.
And this is the first time ever in history that a pool has been built inside of an NFL stadium, and it's happening right here in our city.
Colts training camp brought the return of quarterback Anthony Richardson to the Horseshoe.
I don't think I can necessarily speak on how much, love and support I feel like I get from the city and this place.
In September, the Indiana Fever returned to the playoffs for the first time since 2016. This season, they set attendance records across the WNBA.
It's crazy to see the difference, and it's also just crazy to see what it's doing for Indy.
Taylor Swift brought 3 sold-out concerts to Lucas Oil Stadium in November. Downtown Indy turned into Swift City for the Eras Tour.
From a scale to 1 to 10, I'm 10 on excitement.
And IU had a record-breaking year for football, reaching 10 wins for the first time in program history.
We got Signetti, that's all that matters. I love you, Kurt.
All of this and more adding up to a year Indianapolis will never forget.
Indianapolis is known for punching above its weight class, and so each of these opportunities is really our ability to continue that.
Legendary. We put that out that it was going to be legendary before, and sometimes when you put things out there in a marketing campaign, you're like, well, we'll see what happens, but I mean, it just exceeded expectations.